Missouri is one of the last states in the country to approve a new congressional map, and the process to redraw the lines has led to more drama at the state capitol. Our Missouri Chief Capitol Bureau reporter Emily Manley explains why lawmakers have gone another week without a solution. Emily, this just keeps on going.
Mandy, I almost feel like I'm reliving Groundhog Day every single day because we keep talking about maps here inside the state capitol. You might remember that last week the Senate passed its version, breaking a multi-week gridlock. But the House this week rejected it. Now the legislation keeps volleying between the two chambers. And as the clock continues to tick, Missouri could face more lawsuits.
And, we're sitting down here in a food fight every week trying to figure out how we're going to pass maps.
Another week and still no map.
I think it's unfortunate for people filing for office, for people that live in all these districts, to not know what district you're in.
The goal of having a congressional map redrawn by the end of candidate filing has come and gone. Now it's about getting the job done.
May 13th, if we don't have a map done by then you'll know a map's not going to get done. Yeah. But the optimism is we're going to continue to work.
The Senate worked into the wee hours last week to pass its version, keeping the two military bases in the same district, putting more of St. Charles in the same district, and leaving the Democrat seat in Jackson County. But the House does not support the map.
This map that they have today, I'm a solid no.
Thursday morning, the House had another chance to vote after the Senate refused to recede.
And they basically said to us, take it or leave it.
The House voted to go to conference, where a bipartisan group of members from both chambers work to find a compromise. But not all senators are on board.
They need to reconsider their position because otherwise they are sending these congressional maps to our courts.
I think we should stand firm in the position that we're at. I don't know if going to conference changes much of anything other than causing more headaches.
Senate leadership says it's time to move forward.
I will say definitively, anybody at this point who doesn't want it to go to conference is responsible for it to go to court. It's the bottom line.
The governor calling this stalemate disappointing.
I would have liked to have seen it done, no question about it, a lot earlier than what it has. I mean, all the political spin put on it, at some point you got to do your job, and I think they should have done their job.
Senate leadership says they would not be surprised if more lawsuits were filed against the state of Missouri. So far, there's already a handful of them for not having the lines drawn. The map is now in the hands of the Senate, who will have to vote whether to accept or deny that request to go to conference. That vote could come as soon as Monday. Reporting live tonight from Missouri State Capitol Bureau in Jefferson City, I'm Emily Manley, Fox 2 News.